early 80s, and I was fortunate enough to be her junior varsity coach, and then got to move up just after she went to varsity, so she made me a very good coach. She still holds the school record for points in the game at 45. Oh. All-American we've had at this school. We've had quite a few All-American players. Played at USC, started every game all 4 years, played the national championship game. The fun thing about Holly, she was the ultimate team player. They wanted to get a girl out from track who was a great rebounder, and she said, Holly, I'll play basketball when you run track, because Holly didn't really like running. And Holly ran over to the dumpster and pulled a hurdle out, put her over the shoulder, and says, I'm practicing track today. She would do anything to get somebody out for basketball to help the team. She helped paint this gym, I think her junior year, and then she helped paint it again a couple years ago when her daughter Tess was here playing. She helped paint the outdoor courts. She played in the 30-hour marathon we had when they lit the field house on fire. The chlorine tanks almost blew. We came out and they roped the entire 3-block area because the chlorine tanks were about to blow. She would do anything to help her team. Anyway, just a great person. A lot of what we have now with our programs goes back to Holly and the original people that played with her, such as Leslie Crandell, who I believe is next. Thank you, Holly.
Hi, everyone. Paul. Thanks for coming tonight to the unveiling of your uniform. My name is Leslie Crandell. I played with Holly for a few years. And then we got to kind of joust when I went up the coast to Stanford and she went down the coast, which I thought was a poor decision, but there you go. She started for 4 years and got to play in the national championship game. So I could tell you 100 things about statistics and achievements, triple doubles and 45-point games and times when she took All-Americas to school and just left them in the dust. I could tell you about hijinks on the road, but I see her mom in the stands, so I don't. But what I want to tell you about is the woman and how rare it's been in my experience. I've been fortunate enough to coach men's college teams, women's college teams. I coached at Stanford. I've been on the coaching staff for national teams. I have never, in all of my experience, met or seen a player who was a player and a lady on the level that Holly is. And that's an achievement. For those of us that get to come every week and watch these young women play, it's an honor and a privilege. And for Holly and I, we like sitting in the stands and seeing the opportunities that these young women have. But a big reason they have them is not only because of the Title IX legislation that was passed in the 70s. It's because women like her made it exciting to watch women's basketball. And they made it honorable. And they made the kind of role models that parents wanted their children to see. And Holly is the best friend I could have ever asked for. She's a successful businesswoman, an incredible mother, and as I said, literally the model in my mind for what an athlete is. Having great athletic ability and being a great player comes with a lot of responsibility. These days, that's not such a fashionable idea. People are willing to shirk it. But in my mind, one of the things that made Holly truly great, and probably the greatest player that I've ever had the opportunity to work with, is that combination. She knew that she had a gift. She worked her butt off to develop it, and she was scrupulous in her responsibility to honor it and to honor the people that she played with, and later on had an opportunity to teach. So, Paul, thanks so much for bringing this.
What I'd like to do before we allow Holly to speak is to direct our attention over here and give a warm reception and clap for Holly Ford-Emerson.
basketball in my hands than I am with a microphone in my hand. So I have a few little notes here, and I'll make this brief because I know we want to get to the second half of this really good game. But I just want to say I'm really, truly honored for everybody coming here tonight and for this opportunity and to have this event. Some of my best moments in my life have been spent right here in this gym, meeting people like Andrew Butcher and the co-coach at the time, Scott Blakey, who's not able to be here tonight, but another truly wonderful gentleman. And the basketball marathons that we spent hours and hours here playing. It sounds great to have a marathon where you play 30 hours of basketball. But after the first 20 or 30 minutes of sprinting around, it's not nearly as much fun until the next wave comes in. We had a lot of pizzas ordered in, and like Andrew said, lots of natural disasters occurred while we were doing those. And wonderful people like Leslie Crandall, my bride of honor that was at our wedding. And with my brother here, it's a big honor. I don't think a lot of schools have an opportunity to have a brother-sister in with their numbers retired. So I also want to mention my wonderful husband, Brad, who I met here while I was in high school. I'm just sorry that my dad couldn't be here and that his dad couldn't be here because they used to sit up right underneath that general admission sign and yell for and at us, and at the rest occasionally, and maybe at Andrew. Anyway, but I do have my mom and my mother-in-law, so Barbara and Margaret are here tonight. In addition to a lot of wonderful friends that are out here to support this event. So basically, I think I just want to sum it up that it's an honor to be here and up there again with these wonderful men. And I just thank God for the opportunity and to be able to play this wonderful sport. And I hope you all enjoy this event tonight. And go Dons!
Okay, that was good.
Yeah.